Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. Our GTM series is going on. If you want to watch the whole series, you can come to our channel and watch the videos from here. Okay, so in today's lecture, we'll show you how to set up GA4 view item event according to the official documentation. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. So we'll be basically showing up uh, the GA4 view item event for this website. For example, if someone comes to our website and views one of the items, for example, this one, denim blue jeans, then we want to fire the necessary GA4 view item events along with the parameters. Okay, so in this video, we'll show you that. Perfect. So we have already installed Google Tag Manager for this website. And in the previous video, I have shown you how to set up GA4 page view event. So if you haven't watched the video yet, then I would request you watch the previous video. Then you can see this video. Perfect. Additionally, I have created a GA4 property. So let's preview this container. So this is our website URL and I'm gonna hit connect. So let's go to the tag assistant preview mode. Then if I view these events, then you will see an event called view item has fired. Okay. So if you go to the data layer section, then you will see the data layer schema of this view item. Like we have currency, value, and items. So inside items, we have item ID, item name, SKU, price, then item category, etc. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the official documentation of GA4. Okay. So I can write GA4 standard event parameters. Okay, so then you need to click on the first link. Then if you scroll down, then you will see all the necessary events for the e-commerce like add payment info, shipping info, add to cart, wish list, begin checkout purchase. So if you have that returned event, refund event, then you can work with this. Okay, so for the time being, we're going to be choosing view items. Then you will see all the necessary parameters that we need to pass for the view item event. So you can see over here, this event signifies that some content was shown to the user. Use this event to discover the most popular items viewed. Okay, so these are the necessary parameters like currency, value on items, and you can see their data types like currency must be in the string, value would be in the number, items would be the array, and this requires like we need to pass these three parameters for the view item event. Okay, perfect. So let's do that. Okay. So we need to go to the tag manager section. So first of all, we will be creating all the necessary variables. Then we'll be creating the trigger, and at last we are going to be creating the tags. So let's go to the variable section. Then we are going to be creating the user defined variables. So if you go to the official documentation again, then we need to create these three variables like currency, value, and items. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm gonna name this as data layer variable. I can write this PLV, then currency. Then I'm going to choose variable configuration as data layer variable. Then we'll go to the view item event, and we're going to be collecting these details actually for creating the data layer variable. So the first variable would be DLV currency. So we need to use this schema for creating the data layer variable currency. So you can see over here e-commerce. So currency is inside e-commerce object. So first of all, we need to collect e-commerce, then dot because of e-commerce is an object. That's why if we want to take any value of object, we need to provide dot. So e-commerce dot currency. Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna hit save. Then we need to take e-commerce value. So let's go to there. So currency, value, and items. So we can duplicate this one because we need to change this section like currency. So I'm gonna copy this and I'll name this as TLV value. Okay, then I'm gonna modify this. So let's go to there. So e-commerce will be there, and inside e-commerce we have value. So we can copy the value from here. So instead of using currency, I'm gonna use value. So TLB value. Then we need another parameters, which is items. So let's duplicate this again or copy this again. And I can name this as DLP items. Okay, perfect. Now let's copy this item. So items is also inside e-commerce object. So we can copy items from here. So e-commerce dot items. Perfect. Then save. Then we need to make a trigger for the view item event. So let's go to over here and name this as view item trigger. Then if I come to this section, then you will see the event name over here. Just wait a little bit. So you can see the event name. So you can copy this from here. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna be creating this as a custom event. Then event name will be view underscore item. This one. I'm gonna hit save. Now we need to create the tag. So before creating the tag, I want to show you something. Okay, so let's go to this data layer section. Then you can see over here e-commerce currency value items. So let's go to the official documentation. So currency is string data type. So we have taken it like string. So this is a string with the quotation. Okay, so if something is started and ended with the quotation, that means it is side string data type. And then let's bring this over here. Okay, then value is a number. Value is in number mode. So let's go to over here. So you can see value is in number data type. Then item. So here we have item ID and item name, which is required, and other parameters are optional, like affiliation, coupon, discount, item category. But we'll take item category, item name, item ID, then maybe price, quantity. Okay, so they are not required, optional, but we'll take couple of them, like as I said, item category, then price, quantity. Okay, but item ID and item name is required, and they have to be string data type. Okay, so let's go to the data layer. You can see over here items, item ID. So this is numerical data type, like number. So we have to convert it in string and item name is okay, so it is perfectly fine with the string data type. So for this items array, we need to make some changes, like we need to change this item ID to from number to string. Okay, so for doing that, we're going to be using this modified item array code. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go to the tag manager variable, and I'm going to create a variable called modified item array. Okay, then variable configuration would be custom JavaScript. Then I'm gonna copy this in here, and I'm gonna be pasting it over here. So previously we created an array for the items. Okay, so for this for this data layer schema, so we need to make some changes. Okay, so let's use the previous item. So its name would be this one. So let's do that. So let's remove this. If I hit double curly braces, then we'll get DLV items. Okay, so this one is actually, so we need to make these changes. Okay, and everything is okay. So you can see over here item ID, we have used toString method for changing number into string. Okay, and additionally we have added the quantity parameter, item category, price, item name. Okay, so everything is okay. So I'm gonna hit save. Now we can create the necessary tags. Okay, so the tag name would be GA4 event view item, GA4 event view item. So the tag configuration would be Google Analytics GA4 event, and the measurement, as the measurement ID, we are going to be using this GA4 measurement ID, and you will see the green signal Google tag found in this container, and the event name would be view item, view underscore item, this one, and we need to pass these three event parameters. Okay, so if you go to over here, actually here, then you need to copy these parameters name like currency, value, and item. So you need to copy the exact things from here. Okay, so currency, then value, and the last one would be the items. Okay, so I have already created all the necessary variables. So for currency, we're going to be using DLV currency. For value, we'll be using DLV value. For items, we're going to be using custom. Where is the custom one? Modified item array, this one. Yeah. And as the triggering, we're going to be using view item trigger. Then I'm going to hit save. Okay. So bear in mind that in the previous data layer, we had item ID in numerical method, okay, or in number data type. So let's see after making these changes whether we get item ID in string or number. So let's preview the changes. I'm gonna hit preview. Now I'll provide the website URL and hit connect. Then I'm gonna select one of the products, for example, this one. Okay. Now let's go to the tag assistant, and if I go to the view item event, then you will see GA4 view item has fired one time. So if I click on it, then you will see the modified item array. Okay, so parameter currency USD, parameter value 86. So if you see this product value is 86, and then you can see the item ID is in string data type. Okay, and item name is also string, price 86, item category means jeans, quantity 1. Okay, so this is how you can set up GA4 view item event according to the official documentation. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the uh, debug view section. Okay, and you can see view item has fired. So if I click on it, then you can see the currency, you can see the value, and in the items you can see the item details. Okay, perfect. So after making these changes, you can submit the changes. Okay, so I'll give the version name as GA4 view item event created, and as the version description, I'm gonna use the same one. Okay, so I'll publish the changes. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you have understood how to set up GA4 view item event. Uh, oh, okay. And yeah, if you like our video, then you can subscribe our channel, follow our page. You have a good day. Bye bye. And additionally, if you need any GA4 e-commerce tracking services for your service-based business, for your e-commerce business, actually, sorry, then you can contact us if you need server-side tagging services for your GA4. Okay, then you can contact us. We have provided our WhatsApp number, and if you want, you can communicate us over mail. Then we'll have a great collaboration together. So yeah, that's it. You have a nice day. Bye bye.